mute up. I want to play something for you, and then we gonna end it on that. Listen to this, Marty. This is on my Passport Bros live. I think you were actually here. I think you were actually here to hear what this woman had to say. But for the everyone in here that didn't hear what I'm about to play, you're about to hear it. So listen to this. Because for the black women, we always, like I said, was getting a bad rap. They're in their late 30s and 40s. People have lived lives. We have been married. We have had kids. We have been divorced. You cannot hold that over our head because you didn't do anything with your life. So you're trying to make us look bad. You had a baby with Pookie Davidson and things like that. Yeah, we had kids, but we lived our life. We're almost 40 years old. So what do you expect? So yeah, we have baggage, but it takes a real man to want to handle that baggage. So if you can't handle it, I mean, get on the Mayflower and go to the other sea. Yeah. Miss Cutie, I was on board with you on everything that I heard you say here tonight until you just said it takes a real man to handle that baggage. I am sorry, Miss Cutie. I'm going to have to disagree with you on that, ma'am. Because there is a narrative. I'm not going to say it's a narrative amongst black women. I'm not going to say it is a very popular narrative amongst a lot of women that a man is more masculine for taking on a woman that has been through all this trauma, all this pain. She got 5 kids by 4 or 5 different men. I'm gonna respectfully have to disagree with you on that, Miss Cutie. Like a man is not more of a man or less of a man because he doesn't want to deal with anything. It's the same way. You women don't have understanding or don't have to have understanding for a man that makes $30,000-$40,000 a year, for a man that doesn't have his stuff together, and y'all disregard those men all the time. No woman say it takes a real woman to want to stay down with that man and build with him and see him come up. So I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with you on that, Miss Cutie. So I'm the guy that doesn't have kids. No. I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm dating a guy that doesn't have kids. I have 4 children. They're all D1 athletes, 3 of them. I own my own business. Let me tell you. So it's I'm a cash. With the kids. We're cash. We are prize. No. Okay. Women that have kids by multiple men are not a catch to single childless men. They are not the prize. Absolutely not. Actually, I'm a widow. I'm a prize. Okay. You're okay. Miss Cutie, your situation is different. If you're a woman, one second, Papa. It is different to be a widow. It is different to be a divorcee. I'm talking about women that made conscious decisions to be sexually irresponsible, not value family, not value relationships, and they have all these different kids by all these. Those women are not prizes. Those women are not the catch to single childless men. Listen, ladies. She said it takes a real man. She said verbatim, it takes a real man to be able to take on and handle that baggage. Listen, if that's what a real man is, I am not a real man. I will never ever be a real man. Y'all can go on the comment section of that video. All the men that were in there were saying that they are not real men. If that's what a real man is, if a real man is a man that's going, if a real man is a man that's gonna take on your baggage and handle your baggage, well, a lot of us men are not going to be real men. And if all of us are deciding that we're not going to be real men, then she's not going to have a real man to be with. Listen, that's the delusion. That's the delusion a lot of you women live in. Like, that's actually wild to say.
Yeah, like the problem
Marty,
is you got women.
Do you want to speak on that before we move on?
You got women who say, well, if it's not your preference, then blah blah blah. But the woman is saying you're not a real man unless you want to deal with me, right? So the woman isn't saying I'm some man's preference. She's saying any man that doesn't want to deal with me isn't a real man. Let me tell you, ladies, something. Most of y'all wasn't raised around real men. Y'all wasn't raised by real men. Your daddy wasn't a real man. You ain't never dated a real man. None of your baby daddies is real man. You ain't never been with a real man. And if you had a real man, you really wouldn't know what to do with his ass. And so this real man shit that I hear from women, I don't want to hear it at all. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Any woman fellas, any woman that talks about that, let me tell you something. These are instant red flags. This is women go in the avoid box or sex only box if you hear A woman say real man. If she say I'm a boss chick, I'm single independent, I don't need a man. If she say body count don't matter, if she say if she say I want a man, I don't need a man. Any woman that says any of that shit, they're in the avoid box. Avoid them. Avoid. Sex only if you can't help it. If she that bad and you can't pass and you can smash, whatever. She don't think body count matter any damn ways. But other than that, avoid. You don't deal with these women. You can't. The cost is too high. The cost is too high. A real man. Y'all ain't never been with a real man, don't know what a real man is. This is the thing. I'll ask a woman, I've talked to women online over and over and over again, and they talk all this shit. And then I ask them if they have any kids. They tell me yes. I ask them if they were if they married any of the fathers. They say no. I ask them about the character of the dads, and they drag them. And then I ask them, why did you choose to reproduce for a man you don't respect?
Multiple men that they don't
Why
respect.
why are you choosing it? What does it say about you? What do you think it says to a husband about you when you choose to reproduce for a man who gives you no commitment whatsoever, no real commitment, right? And he's a fucking loser. You gave a baby to a guy with for no commitment that was a loser. And so what are you doing in my face? What the fuck do we have to talk about? And then you want to drag them in? I'm gonna tell you ladies something, and y'all probably gonna report or ban me for this shit, but I'm gonna tell you something real quick. All right. If you are a lady and you have a baby for a man of ill repute, any of the ladies that are here, if you are a woman and you got a baby for an ain't shit dude, then you ain't shit. You not shit. If you gave a child to a man outside of wedlock and he ain't shit, you ain't proud of the father of your children. He ain't shit. He locked up. He in jail. He this. He a scammer. He a drug dealer. He can't hold a job. He couldn't get his shit together. You ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you a secret since y'all like the law of attraction and the manifest mindset. You are what you attract. The reason you had a baby for him and you was attracted to him is because that's you the female equivalent.
Facts.
You think that because you make money, you're not the female equivalent, but that's not what men evaluate. When it comes to what a man evaluates, fit, friendly, cooperative, holy shit, agreeable, loyal, honest, feminine, right? When it comes to those metrics, you are the equivalent of that ain't shit dude when it comes to his pockets and his consistency and his honesty and his loyalty and his integrity. Because that's
Facts.
what y'all look at. Those are the character items that should matter for a husband. Y'all are spiritual equivalents. You just think you better because you're looking at your money and your job and you got stuck with the baby. So you think that you're more responsible than him. But you're not. You the same. You the same. There's Pookies and there's Pookishas. And y'all may not like that. You may not want to hear that. You may think it's bashing, but you got no problem talking shit about that man who ain't shit. I agree with you. He ain't shit. Where you and I disagree is that you ain't shit for having his baby. When we put the accountability on you as well as him, that's where we get lost. That's where the conversation breaks up. If we want to have a conversation about men who ain't shit, every woman in this chat, y'all will sit up and cheer my name from the mountaintop because I got
Clapping.
plenty to say about them whack ass
Clapping.
motherfuckers.
Clapping. They would be
But
clapping in the chat right now.
oh yeah, but the moment that I say, okay, look, so he's part of the problem, and then the woman's part of the problem too. That's where I look. Well, she didn't know. She was young. He put on a mask. He confused her. He did this. He did that. Now, all of a sudden, the most educated group of women on the planet, all of y'all getting played by some motherfucker that ain't graduate from high school. And nobody's buying it, ladies. I know y'all done heard this rhetoric before. Here's the problem y'all got. Is men are sharing this information across Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, everything. And nobody's buying it anymore. Nobody's buying it anymore. Nobody wants to single independent women anymore. We're all telling them that they're toxic. Nobody wants to work through your trauma with you. Go to therapy, deal with it on your own. Nobody needs to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with your body counts anymore. That's why you see these conversations online. Everybody's sharing the information. All the men The OGs are talking to the young bucks. The OGs are talking to the young bucks, and this dog ain't gonna hunt no more. Y'all gonna find out. Y'all think you can't find a man now? You think you can't find a man now? If you think you lonely now, shit, wait until tonight, goddammit. Okay.
Marty. That's what I tried to tell him. That Marty. That's what I tried to tell them. I said, like Marty, like the men of the past, the men in your age range, they were more so open to like being like stepdaddy to little Peanut Head Keenan, and his sister. They ain't had no problem taking Peanut Head Keenan to putting him on his first basketball team, putting him on a football team, taking his sister to ballet recitals and putting her in gymnastics and things like that. Listen, let me tell you woman something. These modern men, these men of today, like these men in my age, we're not doing that, yo. Us that are working on ourselves, us that are accomplished and success, we're not doing that.
And we're sharing the
Nobody, no, hold
information.
on, Marty. Nobody. Thank you for the gift. Whoever just said that. Nobody is out here working hard on themselves, like being dedicated to what it is that they're doing, sacrificing to take care of Ladarius' son or Javion's daughter, or date a woman that got 3 kids and all by 3 different men. And the 3 different men that she got kids by is Ladarius, Keontae, and Devontae. No, nobody's doing that. Nobody's out here working in corporate America and trying to climb up the ladder to be with some girl that got Ladarius tatted right above her butt cheeks, and she got Davion tatted on her left titty, and she got Keontae tatted on her right arm. Nobody's doing that.